Hello viewers, today we'll talk about site reliability engineering SRE. So we must have heard about it in terms of DevOps. So let's see in details what is SRE, site reliability engineering, what is the roles and responsibility of the SRE engineers. So SRE stands for Site Reliability Engineering. It is a set of principles and work that incorporates aspects of software engineering and applies them to IT infrastructure and operations. The main objective are to create a highly reliable and scalable software system. Site reliability engineering has been described as a specific implementation of DevOps. Site reliability engineering as a job role may be performed by solo practitioners or organized into a team, usually being responsible for a combination of following within a broader engineering organization. So this includes availability, latency, performance, efficiency, change management, monitoring, emergency response, and capacity planning. Site reliability engineers often have backgrounds in software engineering, system administration, etc. Focus of site reliability engineering includes automation, system design, improvements to system resiliency. Site reliability engineering is a software engineering approach and operations. SRE team use software as a tool to manage systems, solve problems, and automate operation tasks. SRE takes the tasks that have historically been done by operation teams, often manually, and instead give them to engineers or operation team who use software and automation to solve problems and manage production systems. SRE is a valuable practice when creating scalable and highly reliable software systems. It helps manage large systems through code, which is more scalable and sustainable for system administrator managing thousands and hundreds of thousands of machines. SRE helps team finds a balance between releasing new features and ensuring reliability for the existing users on the existing applications. SRE supports teams that are moving their IT operations from local to the cloud native approach. Now we have DevOps and SRE. So let's see what is the difference between DevOps and SRE. DevOps is an approach to culture automation and perform design to deliver increased business values and responsiveness through rapid, high quality service delivery. SRE can be considered an implementation of DevOps. However, SRE differs from DevOps because it relies on site reliability engineering within the development team who also have an operations background to remove communication and workflow problems. The site reliability engineer role itself combines the skill of development teams and operation teams by requiring an overlap in responsibilities. SRE can help DevOps team whose developers are overwhelmed by operation tasks and need some with more specialized operation skills. When coding and building new features, DevOps focus on moving through the development pipeline efficiently, while the SRE focuses on the balancing the site reliability with creating new features. So, what are some of the best practices and principles of site reliability engineers? It includes embracing risk, user service level objective, eliminate while monitor distributed system, automation, release engineering, strive for simplicity. So these are the principles of site reliability engineering. What are the tools that the people working in SRE uses? So they use Jenkins, Circle CI, Jira, Git, Terraform, Ansible, Grafana, Kibana, and it also depends on company to company. Tool list can grow. Now, what are the benefits? Why we should have SRE in our DevOps team, or why you should have SRE in our organization? So SRE is almost obsessively focused on reliability. It is the name. This focus on reliability across the implementation means that operational expenses are minimized, point of failures are erased and mitigated, and repeated functions that waste time and resources are automated. All of this together results in great economic savings. It gives you a higher level of application reliability and resiliency. It increases efficiency through automation. It improves customer satisfaction and retention. It derives a culture for continuous improvements. It manages on-call and emergency support. It ensures software has good logging and diagnostics. Now, along with the advantage, there is some drawbacks as well. So there are some drawbacks to SRE approach. However, the first is that it is still a relatively unproven concept. DevOps, by contrast, is well-tested, battle-hardened option as that is as common as it is understood. SRE, on the other hand, is still relatively recent and has a lower adoption rate. As such, it is not a proven and fixed to the multiple potential cracks may not be obvious. SRE also has a weakness in the requirement for strong and directive management. Because SRE writes a very thin line in terms of business logic and implementation, it is very easy for an SRE team to fall off the track. So to speak, the only fix to this is a stronger management body, which can result in micromanagement and loss of efficiency. So what is the best practice for SRE? First is ensuring reliability, getting system back to steady state as quickly as possible. Next is eliminating toil, automating wherever possible. Next is blameless postmortems, driving better cross-team collaboration. Next benefit is observing what matters, uh, gaining full visibility into the system health. Next best practice is being proactive, living and breathing SLO to identify and remediate issue before SLA are violated. And next best practice is architecting for resiliency, informing architectural design decisions to build a more reliable system. What does a SRE engineers do? So a site reliability engineer is a unique role that requires either a background as a system admin, a software developer with additional operational experience, or someone in IT operations role that also has software development skills. SRE team are responsible for how code is deployed, configured, and monitored, as well as availability, latency, change management, emergency response, and capacity management of service in production. SRE team determines the launch of new features by using service level agreements to define the required reliability of the system through service level indicators and service level objectives. So what are the skill needed for this role? So this type of skill requires will differ on the organization to organization, as it is widely based on the type of application a particular organization is using and how and where it is deployed and monitored. The other essential skill of SRC to be more focused on application monitoring and diagnostic. They should know the version control. They should have the knowledge of Linux. They should know how to automate things over the manual work. They should know the CI/CD work, and should know how to troubleshoot any problem. So in summary, we can say site reliability engineering split their time difference between operation task and project work. According to SRE best practice from Google, site reliability engineers can only spend a maximum of 50% on their time on operations, and they should be monitored to ensure they don't go over. SRE team is responsible for availability, latency, performance, efficiency, change management, monitoring, emergency response, and capacity planning. SRE is fundamentally doing work that has historically been done by an operations team, but using engineers with software expertise and banking on the fact that these engineers are inherently both predisposed to and have the ability to substitute automation for human labor. So, so thank you so much for watching today's video, and if you think the video is helpful, do like the video and subscribe to the channel.